The broad-based government, we can see the implosion within ODM as far as also the running of the party is concerned and their association with the Kenya Kwanza administration, which they say, according to the Secretary General, is becoming very unpopular. I don't know what you've been reading from your tea leaves.
Could I begin by saying that
Yes.
the three men on my right owe me a debt of gratitude? Because, you know, this ODM, the Orange Democratic Party, I have a very deep history with it. Because when originally BAMBA, Gachoka, was in the ODM Kenya, which was taken then by the late Mutula Kilonzo, Dan Manzo, and that group, BAMBA did not have a party. At that time, the Kikuyus in power wanted to divide the Orange. So Kiraito Murungi, Paul Muite, and the rest looked for me, and they gave me ODM. So they can ask BAMBA tomorrow. I'm the one who gave ODM to BAMBA. But anyway, without discussing ODM...
So is it disheartening to see what is happening to ODM?
I wanted to actually tell you about today, this date, why it's important to me. Today, 80 years ago, was the death of Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler was arguably one of the most evil human beings to ever live. He actually decided that he'll wipe out the Jews, he will massacre people, take over territory, and be able to become an imperial head of Europe. And after the example of Adolf Hitler, here in Africa, we've had several examples. Idi Amin Dada, Mobutu Sese Seko, Kamuzu Banda, Said Barre, etc. My tragedy about the broad-based government is not about the ODM politics or the politics of UDA. It is about the fact that there is a tyrant in the country who is abducting Kenyans, who is shooting and causing to be shot innocent lives by giving the permission, a license maybe to the police to use excessive force. We are beginning to develop not a constitutional democracy, but a police state. And my worry is that since Hitler, the argument about human beings and mankind has been about what is good and bad. In fact, the formation of the United Nations was made to ensure that there is no more conflicts in the world, that where possible, peace and non-violence becomes the cry-on call for mankind. We are now in a country where the party which I helped give to BAMBA, the Orange Democratic Party, is in bed and in cahoots with the president who cannot account for how 60 young people die, who cannot account for how people are abducted. So what I would like personally is to depoliticize the broad-based government, but to come back to the Bill of Rights, come back to the right of every Kenyan, young or old, to live a dignified life under the law, and to be able to ventilate in any other way. You cannot have a president speaking unpresidentially. You can't have a president saying, shoot them at the legs. You can't have a minister of Interior saying to the police, shoot to kill. I raise these issues because whatever you look into the broad-based government, you come back to the foundation of the Kenyan Republic. As defined by the Constitution, Kenya is a multi-party democracy. But from 1964, when the Queen authority ended in Kenya, Kenya became a republic. And in becoming a republic, you talked about a government that delegated authority from the people for it to govern them, but not to kill them. So what I would want to say at the studios here today, to those that will listen, can we bring an end to killing our children? Can we bring an end to abductions? Can we find a way in which the country is governed by laws and not by the pistol or the gun? The reason I'm saying this is because whatever good the broad-based government may wish to do, whatever it is that they got together to do, will be taken away by the eroding of the fundamental human rights of every Kenyan. And I really pray that those tears of the mothers we see every day can come to an end. And if that is what the broad-based government can achieve, then I would say at least that was worth my giving ODM to BAMBA. Yes.
Right. Peter Kaluma thinks that the broad-based government is, you know,